Dun, dun, dun. Hi, everybody. It's me. I'm back. I missed you guys. I hope you missed me too. But I gotta say, the dogs are a lot of fun. And it's a really good gig. I get paid really nice for it. So we're going to take a few minutes because nobody's on. Yay, Karen, you're my first. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad to be back. Got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Um, Hopefully, I don't know. I know it's hot. Hi, Lori. Welcome. I know it's hot out and nobody wants to think about Christmas and all the holidays, but guess what? Hi, Anne. Yay, you made it. And I'm putting together a goodie box for you for when I come to Florida in May. So I'm excited to see you again. I had a little mishap. I was driving home. My husband was bringing me home from where I was dog sitting. I'll talk about this for a few minutes. And the guy I take care of, my sister's husband, that has Alzheimer's, he goes to an adult daycare, and they called me, and his blood pressure tanked and his heart rate tanked. They were called 911, took him by ambulance. We thought we were going to lose him for a little while there, but he came out of it. He's doing okay. Mary's sitting at the hospital waiting to bring him home. They told me at 2 he could go home when I was with him, and yeah, still waiting. So, hi, Connie. 71 and Karen, I hate you. Hi, Melissa, how are you? It's 111. Hello from the hospital, Mary says. So, I'll tell you what, she's been through hell and back. 2 Mondays in a row, she had him in the emergency room. The thing with her husband is Alzheimer's patients, as they progress in their Alzheimer's, they lose the sense of pain. They don't feel pain. So like last December 30th, when he was having his heart attack, all he did was he sat down and he said, ow, this hurts. This hurts. Ow. We called 911, come to find out he had 3 stents put in that night. He's having a heart attack. So now when he says he has any kind of a pain, of course, we take it seriously. But hopefully he'll be home soon. Hello, Andre. Welcome. Olga, it's good to see you. Hello, Melissa. Lori and Karen again. It's been hot here, but yeah, Karen, whatever. It's just still, I'm sorry, there's no other word for Phoenix in the summer except hell. Anyway, while I was dog sitting for 2 weeks, I had the opportunity to go onto a bunch of different blogs from craft fairs that are going to be happening in the fall for the holidays. And a lot of people are making comments that cards by themselves are selling okay, but they're selling better when you make a gift bag that matches, which you can get the plain brown or white bags with the straps on them. And then what you do is whatever you put on your card front, do something similar to that, put it on the gift bag, tag them together, charge $10. One lady charges $7.50, but they're smaller bags, and the bags only cost her $4.95 at Michael's for a dozen of them. So there you go, winner, winner. Only 11 days left. Yes, only 11 days left of August, and then there's a light at the end of the heat. So that's one of the things I wanted to share with you tonight, because I think that's really a good idea. The other thing I wanted to share with you guys is I love making my cards. Please don't get me wrong. But I wanted something other than gift bags. I wanted something different that made me unique to stand out to make matching cards with. Well, let me show you what I've been up to. I took a lot of my supplies, and thank you to my lovely friend Gail. She gave me a mini, what's it called? The mini die cutting machine, the real little teeny tiny one, so I can take it with me when I go anywhere. Hi, Gloria. So I took that with me, and I was able to die cut some snowmen. Of course, this is old pattern paper from Stephanie, of course. But this, my loves, is a handy dandy little gift box bag that I made. It'll hold gift card, treats, lotion, tons of lip balms. I mean, you could fill this with all kinds of things. So I'm going to make matching snowman cards with this paper to go along with it, sell them for $7.50. These are made strictly by cutting the paper, scoring the paper, folding it, and gluing it. You'll take 200. Okay, Andre, I'll get right on that. It's just, hi, Gail. Hi, honey. How are you? Elga, welcome. But these are the kinds of things I'm really enjoying making them. I love making cards. Please don't get me wrong. But I've discovered this new world. Look what I did with the Christmas tree one. Now, this is really old pattern paper of hers. I mean, really old. And I bought it off of somebody that was on the website for the fan club. And you know how they sell the de-stash people? I bought this old because I haven't been. Then I took the Christmas tree. I cut it, the top, so I can open it and close it. These are just little Velcro dots, the skinny ones. Look how cute these are. I made 6 of these. Oh, look at with the gingerbread men. Cutesa. Aren't they cute? Now, I haven't put on my 3D decorations yet, which you know me. We're going to get into that conversation in a minute. But thank God, Gail gave me that die cutting, that little mini die cutting thing. I cut out over 60 gingerbread people. I did 40 snowmen. I did 80 different Santas. You know, he's holding the bag or it's on his side or it's, you know, whatever. I did all this mini die cutting while I was dog sitting, just sitting there watching TV, cranking them out. My hand would get sore, so then I'd go back to making one of these lovely little boxes. I got to show you the other ones. This is not the only style I made. I'm telling you, kids, I went nuts. Okay, I ran out of Christmas cardstock that from Stamps of Life, but I had old wrapping paper. It was a heavier wrapping paper from the holidays. Look how cute this is. There's my little reindeer. Goes into a Christmas tree. It's a little trapezoid box. I hope that's right, Gail. Is it trapezoid? Is that what it's called? And then you lift the little lid, and voila! You've got a gift box. Again, this one holds gift card, lots of goodies, Oh, I would love more. I went through a whole set of folders. I did so much die cutting, Gail. I was so impressed with myself. I still got 2 folders left. So I made 10 of these in different pattern papers. I use cheap construction paper when I do these things because Stephanie's cardstock is way too good to use for something like this. And you need a lighter weight anyway, so it's more flexible. Then I made these lovely little things. I made 4 of these. I'll make more when I get my thin magnets in. But it's a cute little box. Looks just like a cute little box. It's a magnet closure. And it's just a plain box. And it does hold a gift card. But, you know, it's just a little something different. Did you hear that click? Anyway, I made a couple of these. And this is Stephanie's paper also. Here's my magic box. I only made 1 because these ones take some time, and I think I'm only going to make these for special people. But it's called a magic box. See how you open it up and you see there's a spot right here to put things. But look, there's nothing over here. But turn it around, and now there is. So it's a magic box. It works on some kind of principle. Can you see that? Where it's crisscrossed. It was super easy to make, but it took a long time. So I made a couple of those. Okay, now which other ones do I need to show you? I got to show you this. I found some nostalgic paper at a paper place one time. Look at how sweet this is. I hope you can see this. This is old-fashioned. I want to say it's for New Year's, maybe. Can you see it? It's trying to zoom in. I don't know if that's a very good picture. Let's see if that zooms in. Nope, further back. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, it's really cool looking. Very, very, very festive for New Year's and very retro. That's the word I'm looking at. I know, the satisfying click of a magnet, right, Olga? I mean, there's nothing like it. It just makes you smile. And how I learned to hide the magnets into the paper was a lot of fun. Then I made these lovely guys. Again, it holds a gift card. I try to keep things where I know it's going to hold a gift card or at least a handful of candy or treats. So when they're buying it, because it matches the card that I'm designing it with, they have it. Now, this is with the Velcro, and it just opens up, but it's the folding inside The sides are on the, they just fold in, and then it just tacks down. Cutesy cutes. I made 10 of these. This one's my favorite. This is out of Christmas paper. Ta-da! Come on, focus. There we go. It's nostalgic. Merry Christmas with the reindeer. Very, very. Oh, thanks. My pink shirt says, "If I'm the problem, you may be the reason." It's a Morgan Wallen song. But I love it because there's some people in my life that need to read that when I'm with them. Okay, this box is also really cute. You know what's those candies? They're round and they're gold. I can't think of them. They look like a little ball. Well, this box holds 4 of them. What are those things called? Brochure or something like that. How will I package the card in the boxes? I'm going to, when I do my craft fair and I display them, I bought these little tiny mini card stands, individual ones, and I'm going to set the box there and I'm going to set the card next to it, and then I might do a bag. Yeah, Rocher, Olga. But these will hold any kind of candy in the box, and it's 4 compartments, so it looks very fancy. Yes, Ferrero Rocher. But if they decide they want to use it just as a little knickknack box, it comes out. And the crowd goes wild. So yeah, again, they're really super to make. You can put anything in these, but they're super, super cute. All my boxes are going to be $5 each. All my cards are $5 each. I'm going to keep it simple. You do a pairing, it's $7.50. It's one way to get them to buy, the sets and stuff like that. Let me show you another style. I started with, okay, that's the same one I just showed you for the candies. I started, the first box I made, other than these little bags and stuff, the first box I made, I wanted to make like a square regular box. Okay, and I'm going to tell you all about how I found out the patterns in a minute. But I wanted to make just a plain box. Now, I made this for Mary because it's yellow. Yellow's her favorite color. And it's just a box. Box with the lid. Box. It's about 2 inches. It's about 2 1/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches. It's just a box with a lid. Easy peasy, no problem. I practiced. This is my first big box I made, and I made it with my sister Mike because she likes yellow. So this will be her box. So I made a total of 40 boxes, you guys. 40. And then I did all that die cutting I told you. I cut out over 100 Santas. I was just like, da-da-da, watching TV. The glass table I was doing it on at this house that I was dog sitting, it's a big glass table, and then where all the legs meet underneath, there's a middle section where they have a little bed in there for one of the dogs if they want to lay in there. So the dog can see through. So I'm cranking out these things, and pieces of paper are flying. And every time something, a little Sophie, she's a real little dog, she'd jump up and try and catch it. I never laughed so hard in my life. I was having a ball with that dog. So I made that little box, and I thought, those 3-wick candles that they have at Bath and Body Works? Those are great gifts. I give those once in a while. So I decided to make a bigger box, and I did it in the red polka dot. Didn't it turn out cute? The box is great. The box is awesome. You get the paper. She tells you how many inches to measure it this way and that way. Then she tells you where to score it, where to fold it, where to glue it. No problem. I get it. I must have done something wrong because here's the box. Here's the lid. Put it on, and it's way too big. Oh, hey, I made a poem. See? Look at that. So I probably need to make another box that fits the lid and another lid that fits the box. But to me, it's kind of a novelty right now just because my big screw up. So the next thing I want to show you guys is, okay, this was one that I made with a handle. She had handles. Again, Stephanie's paper. And the nice thing is I got the paper pad out, and here's what I did. I didn't have enough to do it all in the, turn this off. I didn't have enough to do it all in the little star things, the peppermints. I didn't have enough to do it all in the stripes, but from the same paper pad. So when that happens, it coordinates. It does. And the gumdrops coordinated with it. And the Happy Holiday coordinated with it. So I just 1 year. Yeah, and I had a ball. But this one I put a handle on. I don't like the way it looks, but I did it anyway. put it on. I can't take it off because you know Stephanie's glue is like friggin' cement. It won't come off. But yeah, nice little Christmas box with a handle. Holds quite a bit. And the place I get these instructions from, all her box lids and stuff like that, they fit nice and snug. It's not a loose fit. And she always has ideas of what you can put in it. She does not in any way, shape, or form take the place of Stephanie. And I have to say one thing here. The items she sells, her glues, her ribbons, her embellishments, are 5 times more in price than Stephanie's. Her paper is outrageous. But her name is Paper Pixie. I think I've talked about her before. Shoot. Hi, Shelby. Welcome. Sorry you're late. She gives the directions so simply, and she does all the math. Kayla, you would love to watch her. She's a math freak. But she figures out all the dimensions, and then she makes you, if you get on her email list, she'll have, once a week, she has a different item. She had this box on. Let me find a good one to show you. I made 9 of these. She made this box, and she measured it so it would fit. There's a round circle of Dove hand cream or Dove cream or the Nivea creams. They come in a round canister and they're thin. She designed this box to fit that. What's magic about this box? It's made with one piece of construction paper or cardstock. And all you do is open it. And there's your inside, your box. You put that in there. It's a nice size. And then you just close it up. There's a little finger notch here. Is that the cutest thing? One piece of paper. You guys, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I am not a math genius. I follow her directions. I stick to her patterns. She gets the best tutorials. She knows what she's doing. And she's got one of those calm voices. What I really enjoy about her is she shows you all the different things you can put in these boxes. So that's when she tells me, okay, that's gift card size. Well, that's a box I want to make because I want to, most people want a gift card size. But this gives you option. I made 9 different ones of these, and they were so easy. They went together so fast. Just look how cute that is. Look, look, look. I just love it. I just love it. So I made 9 of those. I made 9 of the box. Now, this is old craft paper cardstock from Stephanie. The peppermints. I didn't have enough of the paper to do the big peppermints, and I didn't have enough to do all of the little ones. So I did a big piece and a little one. Easy peasy. Isn't it cute? So I am going to decorate these, put on some kind of foo-foo-y thing, maybe a to and a from gift tag on them. I'm dog sitting again in 2 weeks, so at a different house. So I'll probably take the wonderful, wonderful die cutter that Gail was so gracious to give me, and I'll do a whole slew of gift tags, and then I can decorate the boxes and stuff. There's, like I said, there's a total of 40 boxes here, friends, 40. Found this real, I mean, all of us have paper if we have been doing crafts. And I have this big old 12 by 12 sheet of paper pad that I've gotten at Michael's, I don't know how many years ago, way before Stephanie. And I found this geometric. And I ran out of red cardstock, and I had a little piece of purple. So I mix matched the red, and the bottom's purple, the top's red. But all those colors are in the geometric pattern. So wasn't that cool? Wasn't that easy? So anyway, guys, I'm really concentrating on my craft sale in November. It's a pretty good size one. And you can do this for any occasion. I mean, obviously, this would be for a birthday, whatever, thinking of you, thank you, whatever. There's 1,001 things you can do with this. I like the candy one because it's got the little dimple there. And I think I'm going to give this one to my mailman with some stuff in it and put a gift card in the top to McDonald's or something because he loves McDonald's, which most mailmen do. It's limit, you can go on forever and ever and ever. Here's an example of what I have from the Stamping Up is what Paper Pixie works for. And Stamping Up's embellishments come on this little teeny tiny card. And these are iridescent. And I bought these because they were on her clearance thing for $4.95, but there's hardly any in here. When Stephanie does stuff, we get sheets and sheets of it. Okay, now my disclaimer. You guys, I blew it. Oh my God, I should be shot. Embellishments went on sale. I'm sure you guys caught them in the last week or so. So I'm dog sitting and I forgot that I already ordered 3 packs of these, which 3 of these come in 1 pack. I already ordered 3 packs and I ordered them again. I have something to show you. This is a 4x6 container. It's made for photos, for pictures. Back in the day before we went digital, this is holding 119 purple gingham bows. Okay, I'm not even this crazy. So, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I've got 4 packs of purple bows, and I got 3 packs of orange bows. If anybody wants them, I only want $1 a pack for them. I got to get rid of them. I can't even put them back in the container because the container's full. It's stupid. I also bought, Stephanie's going to be mad because I know how she likes puffy stickers. I got 9 sheets of this stuff. Anybody want one? Drop me an instant message. What else did I get? Too many of. Oh, I got paper pads out the yin yang for that cat thing, but that cat thing with the books is really cute. Is Linda on here? Hi, Reagan. How are you? Mary Walker. Hi, Kellyanne. Oh, September 6th. You know what? Go to the Paper Pixie. Just watch it. Don't get out any tools. All you need is a paper trimmer and a scoring thing. Now, I got my scoring table thing like 5 years ago, and I don't remember why I got it, but I got it from Michael's umpteen years ago. Anyway, what was I thinking? I'm going to tell you. Anyway, when I got that and I started watching her, and the only things she used was, I did buy my snippet scissors because they come to a really sharp point. So I got my scoring board already. I have a paper trimmer, a real nice one paper trimmer, because back when I was doing nails, I used to make gift certificates and stuff like that. So I would create it all by hand in the computer. I didn't do anything like Stephanie has. So if you've got a scoring board and you got a paper trimmer and you got some good snippets that come to a sharp point, you can do it. Pick an easy box, and I tell you, these boxes are the easiest. Even though this one looks hard, it only takes 1 sheet of paper. Oh, I got to show you this one. It's so pretty. It's like my favorite one. I don't think I'm going to give it away to anybody. Let me find it. It's just so pretty. I found a sheet of this paper and I went nuts. And this one, can you see it? The green Christmas trees and the white Christmas trees. It's just so elegant looking, and it's one of these ones. 1 sheet of paper. That's all it takes. And you know that I didn't even use cardstock. This was that. It was a 8.5 by 11 marble pad that I had from some former craft days. But isn't that pretty? It's just real classic, and I think I'm just going to make some kind of a bow or something for the top of it. But this one was super easy. It's just a matter of folding, cutting. The bags were easy. The hardest part about the bags, and this is when I noticed if the cardstock is too thick, when you go to taper in this top part, you really got to push and push and push and push it down. But they're so cute and they hold so much. Yeah, look at all the gingerbread. I cut out so many gingerbread men and Santas, and I just had a ball. Is Linda Wig on here? Linda, I wish you were. I'm going to show you guys a thank you card she sent me. Isn't it stunning? It's just beautiful. And of course, the thank you was in foil. And then she typed me a nice note. But I just think it's beautiful. Thank you so much for this, Linda. I absolutely adore it. It's beautiful. Hi, Norma. How are you? I missed you guys. Did you get the thin Velcro from Amazon? Well, duh. What don't I get from Amazon? Okay, Paper Pixie does the same thing as Stephanie. She will go and put her favorites on her website or on her whatever, and she will tell you her favorite things. Now, the thin magnets and the thin Velcro dots are what you really want to look for. They're called thin. And I always put the clear one on the lid and then the white one down here because you can barely see it. But when you put the clear one up here, that's pretty invisible too. And they're a nice hold. They really are. They're nice and sturdy. No, Gloria, I didn't make monkey cards yet. I haven't been home to make monkey cards at all. So if anybody is interested in some purple bows or orange bows, shoot me a message. The size of the Velcro dots are 5/8 of an inch. That should help you. And I also broke down about the thin glue, the tiny glue dots, because sometimes when she puts bows on her things, like she'll put a bow on the front of this, she uses a really thin thing to hold it in place. I use Stephanie's tape to do that. Purple is your favorite color, Normal? Okay, instant message me and I'll send you one. Sorry, guys. Well, Olga, the only thing I don't like about glue dots for the bows is I want my bow to stay on. I don't want it to be able to come off. And a lot of the glue dots are made for temporary use. Sorry, guys. I still got that friggin' cough. Yeah, instant message me, you guys, if you're interested in some bows. I don't think everybody's going to ask for them, and I'm sure I have plenty to get to you guys. I also got 7 packs of these, thinking I only was getting 4 or 3. I know, I should be shot. What else did I want to show you? So much has happened in the last couple of weeks. It's not even funny. It really isn't. I was thinking as a joke for Stephanie. I was thinking as a joke because she makes such a big deal about the puppy stickers. I was thinking about sending her these for a belated birthday gift. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still coughing too, Jam, but it is what it is. I'll get to a doctor one of these days. I got to take my sister's husband to the doctor tomorrow, every day for a week, to get him to all the different doctors. I am loving that little machine, Gail. Thank you. I didn't think I'd like it that much. Yeah, 5/8 inch Velcro dots are all you need. Now I have the thicker Velcro dots, but you know what? It really makes this lip stick up a lot. And I like the flatter look. I didn't want it sticking out. So I definitely did that. But my favorite thing now was these things. I'm going to do them for Christmas. And, you know, it's the perfect gift card box with, you can put a couple treats in it. It holds like those snack candy bars. And listen. I love that click. And see, I hit it. You can't even see where it was. There's one on this side. There's one on this side. And you can't even see it. But I need to get the thinner magnets because these, if you hold it this way, you can kind of see the little lump. But they're so much fun to make, and they're so cute. These are really nice, and these weren't hard. The trapezoid, these were a lot. These hold a lot of stuff, you guys. These hold a whole lot. I mean, all you got to do is score it at an angle and fold it the opposite way of everything else, and that's what makes your trapezoid. She even gives you the dimensions on how to cut the paper to put on top. So yeah, just tucks in there and shuts. So I got to put something on top of this. Don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. But yeah, lots of fun. Who's got some questions for me? I talked solid for a half an hour. I'm not going to be here. I'll be here next week. And then I'm leaving again to dog sit for a different family in September on the 2nd. So you'll see me up until September 2nd, and then I won't be back until the 17th because they don't come back until the 10th, which I don't know what time of day they come back. So on the 17th, I'll be back in September. Then I'll only be back for the 17th, and then I'm gone. I'm going to be in California, in Malibu, at Leo Carrillo State Park for 10 glorious glamping days on the beach, doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. And believe me, I can't wait. Lori, did I buy anything off of you at HSN? Okay. The treat bags. I forgot to talk about the treat bags that Stephanie came out with. She finally listened to me because I kept telling her we need things for craft fairs that we can put things, treats in. Now, last year I did a bag with a tea bag, a honey stick, a little plastic spoon, some little candies, and for a teacher thing. The whole cost of it was like 65 cents. And then I glued on some like snowmen and Santas and stuff like that onto the package and, made a little bow at the top. Sold those for $3 each. They went like crazy. Did the same thing with hot chocolate. They went like crazy. So now Stephanie made those bags. And yes, I bought those bags. I've already ordered the refill bags too, because I'm going to do 50 of the hot chocolate and about 35 or 40 of the tea ones. They sell like crazy. They're great teacher gifts. And I sell those for $3 because they don't cost anything to make. Even buying Stephanie's bag, you saw how cheap that bag was. I got the skeletons. I wasn't gonna, but they're so cute, the way they dance and everything. Halloween's not a big thing as far as sales go for me. I mainly do the Halloween cards and boxes and stuff for gifts for great grandkids, nieces, nephews, that kind of thing. I'm doing my craft fair on November 1st, so it's going to be too late for that. I am going to do some Thanksgiving stuff too, though. And then I got that pumpkin card with the silhouette cut out on the edges of it, because I have all the silhouette cutouts on all those different cards. And I like the confetti it makes for those. So I am going to be doing that. Yeah, I can't wait for the treat toppers. My mind is just going to be blown. Yes, Andre, it would be a great gift for you. I'm thinking of you always. But yeah, I didn't get any turkey sets. This is just me. Just me. It is not for you to listen to me on this, but as far as you get what you like. I'm not a turkey fan. I didn't care for the turkey or the scarecrow. I already have a turkey and scarecrow from her that I absolutely love, and I make plenty of cards with those. I just wasn't a fan of them, so I didn't get them. I'm getting to the point where I have to keep making more and more room, and you can see back here, I'm bursting at the seams, guys. So I'm trying to be more conscious of what I'm getting now and what I actually use and what I actually sell. And I am going to be going through all my stuff in the first of the year on the dies that I haven't used regularly and all those things, and either putting on the D-Stash group or offering it to you guys first. Can you show the new treat bags and how to make them? Absolutely, Gloria. That I will do. Absolutely. It's just that I haven't had a reason to do monkeys lately, and I'm trying to keep up with everything else. It's not that I'm blowing you off. I will make the monkeys eventually. Who knows? Maybe I'll put monkeys on one of the gift bags. Yeah, I'll show the treat bags probably as soon as I get them in. It still says on HSN that the orders, I don't know, something about how the orders aren't, they haven't been to packaging yet. They haven't been checked in. Let me look on my thing and see what's happening with them. Yeah, when I ordered them, it immediately took me to, let me tell you the right term. Give me a second. Order status. Let's see what it says. Oh, I have to sign in. Give me a minute. I hope you guys bought lots. I watched her show. She did a great job. Stephanie's so good at that. She's such a natural. She looks good too. I could never go on live like that because I don't look that great. Okay. Oh, hey, they're all processing now. What? Oh, that's August 18th. Yeah, that's when I bought them. Okay, my skeleton ones aren't coming in for some reason. But my Flip It interactive pumpkin's on its way. It's processing. My typewriter alphabet, that's the other ones I bought. That's processing, and then the treat bags. Why isn't my skeleton coming in? It still says pending. Interesting. I'll get that cleared up. No problem. So yeah, as soon as I get those in, then what I'm going to do is I'll make up a bunch of the bags, a bunch of different ways. I've even thought about making some for Thanksgiving because my show's November 1st. So I thought, okay, I'll make some for that and let that happen. And then You know, if they sell, they sell. If they don't, I'll give them to family and friends. The Flip It card, Barry, isn't it the cutest? What I like too is the pumpkins and the stencil. Can we talk stencils, kids? Her stencils, I mean, I can color so fast. I mean, I can stencil so much faster than coloring, and it's so much easier. I don't know when my delivery date is. It didn't say, and I'm not going to look. It just says processing. Have I seen the light up cards? What light up cards, Kelly? And the ones where you put the light in it? Gail gave me one, and I picked it up. It's expensive to make those cards, very expensive. But I'm probably going to go ahead and get some of those lights and make them for when I send out. I'm thinking about doing my Christmas cards that way, where the light is where it says push. So you got the turkey set because of the stencils. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that pattern. And you know the Mandela pattern? Not a fan. That's only my opinion. So don't go by me. Do what you like. Yeah, you put the light. Yeah, Kellyanne, I have seen those. They're not very cheap. And like I said, I was thinking about doing that for my Christmas cards to my friends and family, just so it's something a little bit over the top for them. So I don't see Linda Wig anywhere. She's not probably going to be on here. Yeah, Mary, I do too. A lot of my customers, I get feedback from them, and that it does make a difference. A lot of my customers, like, okay, let's say Christmas cards, they would rather see them in like pinks and silvers and light this, like the pale blues and the silvers and the golds, not necessarily all red and green. They're more into, the softer tones. So I try to accommodate that way. And I have one client that last year she bought a whole bunch of the gingerbread house ones, and she wanted the traditional look, so went with the traditional look. But I did throw some pink ones in there. No, okay, Jan. I used to have my great granddaughter here, and that's why I started at 4:30. And I told her mom, once school started, I can't do that anymore because, like, I don't have enough to do. My nieces last year, I picked them up from school at 3, and it's about a 40-minute drive. It's a private school. I pick them up. I take them to a dance class. Well, first I take them home. We get them changed for dance. And then I take them to dance class, drop them off, and then mom and dad go up there and pick them up. So I do that on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. And I told my granddaughter, I said, I can't do her too every night. It's just going to be too much. So she said, no, it's no problem after school starts. It was just during the school year when her other kids were home, and she was the one that would keep everybody. It was a whole big mess. So as soon as I get off here, I am going to go find out why my skeletons are pending and take care of that little piece of business. Is there anything? Extended delivery? Yes, Mary, that's what it said on all my orders. Now they're processing. So yeah, yesterday they said extended, and I thought, what the heck does that mean? But as Stephanie commented, she said what that means is they're in the warehouse, but they haven't been unpacked from the pallets and put on the shelves with their location number. So that's why they were saying that they were, where's that word again? I can't find it. I just saw it on here a minute ago. Extended whatever. So that's the situation on those. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Lori placed 2 HSN orders. She played it conservative at first and then found FOMO, fear of missing out, and ordered again. Yeah, Lori, that's, when I first started with Stephanie, I ordered everything, absolutely everything. And I've finally gotten smart enough to, okay, I'm a member of the Die Hard. I'm a member of the Folded. I'm a member of the Card Kit. That's all the clubs. And I keep telling myself, I don't need any of the extras. If it's something that I really, really like, or I think it's really going to be a good seller or a fun thing to do, I might buy the bulk, when she does the bundles and stuff. So yeah, I tried really hard to be careful. I've really got to watch it with my embellishments. I'm over the top on that. How many orange and purple? 119 purple bows in that little box. I had to have my head examined. It's 5:41. I think we've been on here for about 40 minutes. I've shown you everything I need to show you. Check out Paper Pixie. Learn how to make these cute little boxes. She also shows you what goes in them, and she tells you where to get the stuff. You know, she gets a lot of her stuff at the dollar store. Like I said, I got 40 of these bad boys, and I'm going to start making strictly holiday ones now. I'll probably make those on my next dog sitting trip, which instead of 2 weeks, it's only 8 days. So I won't probably get as many done, but I should get a lot. So Nasha and all you guys, if anybody would like, yeah, Gail, it is a lot of bows. I should be examined. Oh my God, glue the bows on paper clips and sell them for $1. Mary, you are a genius. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Thanks, Jan. That's very kind of you. I am so doing that. I'll get the nice paper clips, like the thicker ones, because they're so cheap. Like what, $8 for a whole thing of 100 of them or something? That's genius. Okay, the coffin's coming back. I'm not feeling it. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. Love you all. Bye.